Welcome back to another episode of Screen Tested. I am your host Tyrant, where we take things from movies, TV shows, pop culture, try to create them in the real world and test them one-on-one from the media they come from. Now in today's episode we are taking a look at Sasuke's Katana from the Naruto series. I have a lot of thoughts on it, so we're just going to be in for a little bit of a rambly episode, just on some of my thoughts on this thing and if I like it or not. So this here is a pretty good, faithful replica to Sasuke's katana. One of the first issues that I have with it is this. Where's the edge? So if I pull this out, is the edge going to be facing forward? It was, hey, it was the edge. Okay, all right. First issue that I have with it, because it's all symmetrical, you can't actually tell which way the edge goes. It's very homogeneous in terms of its design. So where the edge is, that's the first issue. Now that one, being generous here, is relatively easy to fix, right? If you just put a little bit of a color, something that indicates where the edge is. But next issue, the actual design of the handle and grip itself. This is a very, let's say, rectangular shape, which it's not completely uncomfortable, but this one here is very thick. This is not a comfortable handle because of how thick it is, especially when you compare that to something like a regular katana, which is one of the most comfortable swords in the world, right? On top of that, it doesn't have a guard, meaning let's just say you hit a target, something gets on your hand, you get a little bit of water, a little bit of oil, something like that on this smooth lacquered wood. It means that your hand can slip onto the blade. Your hand slips onto your blade, you're gonna have a bad time, right? At least with a katana. Now, the tsuba isn't a guard that I would say is the best at protecting your hands, especially when you compare it to something like cross guard, swept heel, most things, right? The tsuba isn't the best, but at the very least, it at least will stop your hand slipping onto the blade. What do you do with swords? Well, you can slash with them, but you also thrust with them. Thrusting with this blade means that there is a very high chance, if there's anything on here, or even if my grip is not strong enough, my hand will slide straight onto this blade. That's why a guard is so important. Not having a guard on a sword like this is a terrible, terrible design choice. There's not really any situation or circumstance where I would prefer to not have a guard, specifically on a sword that doesn't have a contoured handle, right? You look at a machete, that has a very contoured handle. You look at pretty much most swords, if they don't have a guard, they're gonna have some sort of contouring so you can at least grip them correctly. With this, it has nothing. It is just like a block of wood, which is really not good. I would not wanna be thrusting with this. And if you get some oil on this, or blood or whatever, forget about it. In terms of the blade design itself, well, I mean, it can cut, didn't feel terrible, felt all right. Would I say that that is any better than a regular sword? No, not at all. In terms of cutting, I would say a katana is still probably a better bet, right? And then it comes to the next thing that I have with it is, why is it single-edged? That's one of the things. It's if you have a straight blade like this, what would be the benefit of not just having a secondary edge? That opens up lots of different avenues for how you actually use the blade, right? So I'm not really sure why you wouldn't want to do that. Summarizing what we've done so far, we have not knowing where the edge is when you unsheath it. Admittedly, that one's easy to fix. This large and clunky handle that is not particularly that comfortable and also is very slippery with no guard to protect your hand. I don't know how sold I am on his katana. And don't even get me started on the reverse grip shit that Sasuke does. That is that is a whole other level of terrible. You know what I'm gonna do for fun? I wasn't planning to do this. I'm gonna do a cut test reverse grip. I have never done that before. Naruto, I don't want to be your friend. How many times do I have to tell you? Sorry, I was just role-playing as Sasuke for a moment there. If you're enjoying today's episode, you should consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. While you're down there, if you like the video as well, I would not complain at all. All right, back to the ninja stuff. Reverse grip time. I have never done a reverse grip cut test. Let's go, all right. Oh, wow. That was terrible. terrible. Okay. Okay. Slicing upwards I can do. And if you're new here and you think that I just can't cut, I'm gonna cut in a clip right now of me cutting with so many different things. So many different things. I actually pride myself on being able to cut with most things, but reverse gripping it, holy shit, I do not like that. Anyway, reverse grip escapades to the side. That's kind of where I stand on Sasuke's katana. Just a very short episode. I kind of just want to talk about it because I do think in this configuration as a plain stick, it is cool. Like, I like it. I like the aesthetic of it. I like, you know, it's kind of mysterious, kind of ninja. I dig it. I can respect that. But when it comes to an actual functional blade, in almost every single regard, just comparing it to a katana and nothing else, a katana is just so much better on every single level. The only thing that, like, how would I fix this design if I could? First off, it doesn't, if you want to keep the ninja aesthetic, right? You don't want to put on too big of a guard that is useful. I would at least put something there at the very least to stop my hand sliding onto the blade. That would be first and foremost. Second of all, I would probably make this, I don't know, make this handle a little bit thinner, perhaps. Take something like a regular katana, one of the most comfortable grips on swords you can get. A nice cord wrap, it has ray skin underneath. This gives you good grip onto the handle, whether it's a wet or dry conditions. It's really good. So you don't really want a completely smooth wood rectangular handle for a sword. It's just like the worst possible option in terms of actually functionally using that sword, right? Then, like we said, nothing to guard the hands, that's not good. In terms of the blade, I'm also not really sold on these blade geometries. Not that it wouldn't be useful and you couldn't, like, you know, someone up with it, of course you could. I just think there are better blade geometries out there. A regular katana's better, long sword's better, something with a double edge. This is kind of, I feel like, the worst pick of the lot, right? But I think that's gonna be all. I don't really have too much else to say. Just not the biggest fan of it. It is very ninja and not very practical in my opinion. Most swords are better than this. And in terms of using it, I would not be reverse gripping it. That would be my last pick of the way I would use this blade. That's gonna be all. Thanks for watching a very short episode. Just before I finish today's episode, I had a little bit of a request of you guys. Currently, I am looking for some new kit. The kit that I currently wear is for winter. This is a winter garment. It is very hot, and in my country, it's currently summer. So wearing this it's difficult. So I've been on the lookout for something that I can use in the warmer months, like right now, that I can replace this with. I only have a couple of requirements, and that is that it has to be somewhat protective. This is Gambison, so this can actually protect me during testing, and it has to be a nice tyrant thread. If you guys have got any suggestions, please leave them down below. I will check them all out because I haven't had any luck finding anything that I like. So that's going to be all. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for leaving suggestions if you do. I'll see you next week in another episode. Have a good one.